Hello creative creatures and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Christina and I am the owner of Leo Linnell Designs, and today we are doing a little bit of a challenge. We are getting kind of snowed in right now, which is not part of the challenge, although it would be fun to be kind of snowed in for a period amount of time and be able to just work 24/7, but I have kids, so when we are stuck at home, which we have been for a while now because of Christmas holidays and stuff, which has been really, really lovely, but it is hard to stay as productive as I can be when they are at daycare and I have time to just purely be focused on work. Today is Monday, January 6th, and Happy New Year, Happy 2025. I'm gonna say the thing that so many people say. I can't believe it's 2025. I can't believe 2024 is over. I feel like it passed in a blur and sometimes also went really slow. I don't know. Timey-wimey stuff. It's weird, okay? Time is weird. Anyways, let's talk about I'll show you the snow situation a little later, but the challenge. So, I need this, which, let me show you something funny. The very first crochet, well, not the very first, because I think the first thing I made was like some baskets, but the first amigurumi that I made was kind of my second or third crochet project ever that I truly invested time and finished. I did try some other projects years and years ago, but didn't finish. I guess it just wasn't my crochet time yet back then. But the first kind of big project that I did that really had me fall in love with crochet was this bunny. I had big plans of creating this for like an advent calendar. Hey Simba. And then do like the first day would be the bunny, and then each day it would get like different clothing items. I wasn't really going to show this on this vlog. It has nothing to do with my challenge. Don't step on the computer, please. Which you did, of course. Great. Let's try that again. I had no intentions of actually showing this in this video because it doesn't have anything to do with the theme of this video, but it was in this bowl, which is very much a big part of this challenge. So just wanted to share that. We've come a long way, but I still think this is really cute. And it didn't end up as an advent calendar thing, but I made that for Noel, and then Luna found it the other day and started playing with it. So I might make some more clothes for it eventually. But let's talk about the theme and challenge of this video. The last video that I filmed was our last Christmas market of 2024, which went really, really well. And one of the things that always does well at markets for me is this bowl. I fill it up with tiny plushies, usually octopuses or tiny whales, and I sell them for 50 Norwegian kroners, which is now, usually I would say it's like $5, but the currency thing is going well these days, so let's check. Let's see what 50 kroners is in American dollars at the moment. So 50, so it's about $4.50, so it wasn't that far off. But anyways, I usually have this bowl with me. I fill it up with small plushies for 50 kroners, $4.50, and they usually do really well. And at my last market, this tiny one here is the only one that was left when we packed up at the end of the day. So I need to fill this up because we do have our first market of the year on January 19th, so in 12 days, not counting the exact day that we're gonna be there. So I thought it would be fun to see how long does it actually take to fill this up. Last time I did a how many octopuses can I make in a certain amount of time. I don't remember if it was 12 hours or 24 hours, but anyways, my coffee machine is making a noise, so There we go. But this time I thought it would be fun to just time myself whenever I sit down to do this. School is starting up tomorrow for me, and I know that this module we're going to work on has a lot of like LinkedIn courses and stuff, so there's a lot of downtime where I have to just absorb content, and an easy way for me to stay focused is to do something mindless, do a task on the side, like crocheting something that I don't need a pattern for, which these I don't need a pattern for anymore because I remember them by heart. And so I'm gonna time myself. Whenever I sit down to work on these, I'm gonna time myself. We're gonna have a little bit of a note to see how long I work each round, and then we're gonna add it all up and see how long it actually takes me to fill this baby up. So, but right now I need to edit a vlog and get that up, but then we're gonna make some octopuses. So, see you later. Hello there again, creative creatures. It is Wednesday today. I have my Red Bull. I realized while editing the last vlog that I posted before filming this, which is a long vlog, that was like 42 minutes, that I am tired all the time. Like I mentioned constantly that I'm tired, and I guess it's just a mom thing when having like 2 small children, but I need to do something about that. I need to work on getting my energy levels up, and there's only so much I can do when it comes to the girls sleeping and struggling to sleep at times. It'll happen, but I would love to not be as tired all the time. It's not that bad today. I actually got a decent amount of sleep, but our oldest daughter, she was up really late last night until like 11 p.m. She just wasn't sleepy enough. Her mood was great though. She was really happy and chatty and laughing, but that resulted in her being extra tired this morning, so I let her sleep in a little bit, and then our morning was really slow. It is now noon, almost noon. I walked the kids to daycare late and then went to buy some groceries, and then I've been doing some cleaning and stuff at home. I should sit down and work on this year's first school project, but I don't want to. I just feel really unmotivated today. I think it's because of the slow morning and the slow start of the day, and I just haven't had my normal productive morning routine, and that's why I'm feeling a little extra unmotivated to do schoolwork, I guess. Or maybe I'm just procrastinating because it's a big assignment and I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Could be both. Could be both. So I thought this would be the perfect excuse to start our octopus bowl project. So we're gonna sit down, we're gonna watch the documentary. I'm currently watching the Swoop documentary about Girl Defined, which I didn't even know about Girl Defined, but it's really interesting. And we're gonna grab our yarn, our polyfill, our safety eyes, and our notions, and we're gonna make some baby octopuses and see if we can fill up that bowl. I'm gonna time myself as soon as I sit down to start and work, and we're gonna document how long it takes to fill up that bowl, because I really want that bowl to be filled by our first market of the year, which is in a week and a half. So let's get to it. Okay, so we have one down. That took me right under 17 minutes. I think I can get this done quicker. First off, I forgot to start the timer. Third time's a charm. I had to say that 3 times to get it right because my mind is a little bit mushy today. But anyways, it is done. I think I can do it quicker, but I did make a mistake, so I had to frog a little bit and start over. Oh, itchy nose. So I think I can probably get it done quicker than 17 minutes. It took me exactly 16:52. So we're gonna pop it into the bowl and we're gonna continue on making a few more with this color and then change it over to a different color. So let's put on a time lapse and continue watching our quite disturbing documentary and see how many baby octopuses we can make. So we are just under the 2-hour mark. We're at 1 hour and 50 minutes and we made 7 octopuses. So it's already starting to look better in here and I like the color combinations. I would like to have like a good variety of colors in here and it looks nice on the table at the markets and it does really well. It is now 2:30. I have about half an hour to an hour left before I have to head out of the house. I definitely had too much sugar. I'm feeling a little nauseous. It's not like me to eat candy early in the day, but it was a little bit of a rough morning and I am a comfort eater. It's something I'm working on. It's not like a diet thing, but whenever I'm having like a rough night or a rough morning, I tend to lean into comfort eating, which is often like sweet stuff. And today I went a little bit overboard just because I was feeling, I don't know, a little down and unmotivated for things. So that happened. So I think I'm gonna make myself a coffee and hydrate, get some water because I definitely need that. And then we're gonna keep on working for about 30 minutes to an hour and see how much we can get done. Then we have to pick up the girls at daycare, and then I can keep on working at this either later tonight or tomorrow. So we'll see how much we can get done. Hi there, it is the next day. It is almost noon already. It's just been a little bit of a rough day. I'm struggling a bit with some mom guilt, some mom rage, and it's been rough. So I gave myself a little bit of grace and took a slow morning after having the girl brought to daycare, and I had a slow breakfast. I enjoyed some coffee, and for a good long while I just sat in silence and just needed to reflect and think and get myself out of a dark place, because I gotta be honest, I'm struggling a little bit mentally, and I think I've been doing that for the last year, maybe longer, on and off. It comes in waves, and right now is not the greatest of times, but I'm working through it, and I'm trying to be better and do better. I think a lot of this is rooted in being overstimulated and stretched thin, and it leads me to act out in sadness or mom rage or just feeling very mentally paralyzed. So I think I have to work on prioritizing both my physical health and my mental health more, and just try to get in a better place for myself, just so that I have the extra energy to actually deal with things in a healthy way. Because I don't feel like I have that right now. I feel like I'm always stretched thin, I'm always overwhelmed, and always overstimulated. So it takes very little for me to snap, and I hate that. That is not the kind of person I am. For years and years and years, I was the kind of person that never got angry. It would take so much to make me lash out, and now it takes so little, and I hate it. I don't like it at all. So that's something that I need to work on. It's something that I'm not proud of at all, but it's the truth. So this turned into a yapping session about my mental health. That was not what it was supposed to be, but hey, I'm a small business, I'm a person, and I like to share what I'm going through so that other people out there might not feel alone in their struggles. So there's that. Let's get back to some work. This is where I ended off last night. We now have 17 plus the one that was left. And the timer says that we are at 4 hours and 14 minutes. So that is where I left off. I have some colors ready. I have a major yarn burst that I really should wind up, but I don't want to right now. So we're at least going to do some sparkling. We're at least going to do some sparkly yellow and some bright pink, and then see what we have. This is a great project if you have a lot of yarn scraps. I've also done like one color for the octopus body and another color for the tentacles. So I usually do this whenever I have scrap yarns in a variety of colors. I make these, add them to the bowl, and then I have them ready for whenever there's a market. But yeah, let's get to work. Okay, so the sun is a little bit right in my face, but we're just going to work with what we have. You know, sunlight is not something we get a lot of during the winter here in Norway, so we're just going to enjoy a little bit of sun in our faces. Or I am at least. But anyways, yesterday I did not work as fast as I usually do, and we ended up at a total of 5.5 hours with the first day, and I think I made five yesterday, I think. I'm not going to count them right now. But as you saw, I struggled with this mess. I think it took me a total of between 30 and 40 minutes before I had this cake ready. So here we are finally. Right now I have a couple of LinkedIn learning courses that I need to watch for school, so I'm going to pop those on and work on a few more baby octopuses. Let's see how much we can get done. again, it's been a little while and I thought I would do an outro and an update to this challenge. I was gonna do a whole thing where I counted them up together with you, but then all of a sudden it was market day and then I got hit by a nasty cold that I'm still kind of recovering from, so if I sound a bit weird, that is why. But anyways, let's jump into the numbers. So I ended up working for 6.5 hours. I could have worked more, but I was suddenly all out of safety eyes in the sizes that I used. So I used the 10mm and the 8mm and I was completely out, so I had to stop. I have ordered more now. I have since gotten that order, so here is a whole bag of safety eyes in different colors and sizes, so we're good for a little while. But I did a little clip from the market where I filmed the basket before the market opened, and I ended up having made 30 octopus babies for that market. So the total inventory there was about $133, and I made about 4.5 octopus baby an hour. So not bad. Not bad at all. I didn't sell as many octopus babies in this market as I usually do in other markets, but then again, this was a bit of a slower market. If you want to follow along and see how that market went, see some behind the scenes, some market prep, and know what we made and everything, that will be the next studio vlog. So remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along and see more of that. But this is what the basket is looking like now after that market. So it's not empty, but it's not as full as it was when we went there. So I definitely need to restock here before we have our next market in April. No, March. I've been thinking about signing up for a market in April, so that's why I'm saying April, because that's been on my mind earlier today. But that's where we're at. I am happy with how this turned out. I would have loved to have like filled the basket completely. Maybe we will do another challenge where we do that, where we set a separate time and we have to fill it by that time, or we're gonna see how long it takes to fill a bigger basket. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see me do as a challenge next, or if there's another pattern that I should try to fill up the basket with a different plushie. But anyways, this is where I'm gonna end this little challenge vlog. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in another video soon. Goodbye!